special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it.
Hello my darlings, welcome back to my YouTube channel and to another video. I have already recorded an intro, and when I've looked back to edit, well, it's not there. So yeah, today's video is a Q&A. Had some great questions, so looking forward to answering them for you. Yeah, so the next scene you will see, the next part of the video you'll see, is me sitting down nice and comfy in the living room, ready to have a chat with you guys. So yeah, let's get into the video. See you in a while. I have absolutely no idea why that just cut off then. Can't wait to get my new phone. Should be this week. I've been saying that for the last 3 weeks, but I think it should be this week. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, get yourselves a nice warm drink. I've got a Starbucks vanilla latte with an extra spoon of coffee in it, because I need it today. And yeah, let's get into the questions. I'll just have a quick sip of the coffee in my friend's mug. Oh yeah, beautiful. Right, lipstick all over the mug. Let's start the Q&A. First couple of questions are YouTube related. So the first one is, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? I think I have answered this in a previous Q&A, but during lockdown, I started to watch YouTube. I'd never really watched YouTube apart from listening to music and, you know, stuff like that if I needed any information on how to do something. And I started watching YouTube, and I didn't know that like shopping hauls and stuff like that was a thing that people actually liked to see. What you buy at the shops, basically. And I was like, oh, I kind of like the look of that. And the first person that I started watching that inspired me, you guys probably already know this, was the beautiful Faye J. I absolutely love Faye, and she was the reason I started my channel. I've always said that, you know, she's a very positive person, and she always encourages people, you know, to be go-getters. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. And that's what I did. I just turned on my camera on my phone, no tripod, no ring light, no nothing. You know, if you want to start a YouTube channel, you don't need loads of fancy equipment. You've got everything you need on your phone, the editing tools, which I've only just, I mean, you know, I'm over a year in and I'm still only just learning about editing, because I'm a bit of a technophobe, really. You know, I'm not brilliant with technology, but I'm still learning. So yeah, I just turned on my camera and did a video introducing myself. That was my first video, which I look back at and I'm like, oh my god, is that even me? But yeah, and I've just grew since then, and you know, just let my personality come through. And it was during lockdown and it was something to do, and that's the reason I started my YouTube channel with doing shopping hauls and stuff like that. I thought I'd got some nice content to share, and that's why I did it, because, you know, we was in lockdown and everybody was bored, wasn't they? Everybody wanted, loads of people started different hobbies, and I know lots of people started YouTube channels as well, which is just amazing. So yeah, that's what Faye and lockdown made me start my YouTube channel. I just need another sip of my coffee. The next question is, what's the most annoying thing other YouTubers do? Well, to be honest, if I find a YouTuber annoying, you know, if I click on the video and I don't like them, I just click off. Simple as that. But there is one thing that I wouldn't say annoys me, but I'm just like, you know, why? And it's when they say that YouTube doesn't like them and their videos are not being seen, and they've got 500,000 followers more than that, millions of followers sometimes, and I'm like, oh, YouTube doesn't like me. You've just had 100k views on your video and YouTube don't like you. Okay then, yeah, that's annoying. So, but you know, they want to get more subscribers, even though they've got hundreds of thousands. They still want to grow more. So I do understand it, but I do find it a bit annoying when they say that YouTube doesn't like them, because you know that really is not the case, is it? Obviously, yeah. So that's that one. Um, what's the one thing you learned last year in 2021, and what is your best memory of 2021? So, one thing that I learned is that you're never too old to chase after what you want, your dreams. I'm 52 almost, and I didn't let that get in the way of starting my YouTube channel. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to do it. Age is just a number at the end of the day. So that's one thing that I learnt last year, that you're never too old to do something new, something that you really, really want to do. And my best memories of last year was going out in our motorhome and travelling. I absolutely love doing it. We'd really like to go to Spain in the motorhome, but you know, the climate at the moment in the world, that's just not possible. But yeah, I love motorhoming and creating memories, meeting lots of different people on your travels. You know, when you're on holiday, people tend to be a bit more chatty, don't they? And met some really nice people, other motorhomers, you know, with the same frame of mind and everything. So yeah, really enjoy doing that and making those memories. And we did do that a couple of times last year, not as much as we would like. Excuse me, coffee's kicking in. Because our home is a renovation project, as you can see. So a lot of our time gets tied up here, in the summer, especially outside in the garden, tidying up after the horrendous winters that we have up here. But yeah, motorhoming is one of my favourite things to do to make memories. Yeah. So the next question is, what's your favourite country to visit? I've been to quite a few different countries over the years, but I've got to say my favourite was Egypt. I'm really into the Egyptian history, you know, the pyramids and all the conspiracy theories that surround the building of the pyramids. Did they have help from, you know, ancient aliens and stuff like that? I absolutely love anything to do with Egypt. And I think it was 2015, I think it was, when we went. Just one sec, I've got to finish my coffee because it's going cold. Yeah, I think it was 2015 that we went. And we went for 3 weeks. The first week we did a Nile cruise, which was amazing, and we got to visit all the places, Luxor, all the temples, and it was just amazing. I can't think of them all off the back of my top of my head, top of my head. Hatshepsut temple was unbelievable. Went to the Valley of the Kings, where Tutankhamun is laid to rest. Valley of the Queens. Oh, we went all over the place. It was absolutely amazing. It really, really was. Unfortunately, when we did go, Egypt was on a bit of a decline as regards tourists and stuff, which is such a shame because the people are amazing. The country is stunning. It is so hot. Wow, never felt heat like it before in my life. And I've been to India, I've been to Jamaica, and the heat in Egypt is just unbelievable, especially in the Valley of the Kings. It was scorching, 54 degrees one day, and you know, that is bloody hot. Hang on, another sip of coffee. There we go, finished. Yeah, so Egypt is by far the best place that I've ever been. So anyway, we did a week on the Nile, cruising from different parts, you know, to see the temples and all the rest of it, and the megaliths. And when you're up close to them, it's unbelievable how big these statues and temples actually are, and it really does make you think, how did they do it? How did these people build these things with, you know, very minimal tools? And, you know, in our day and age, we've got diggers and also excavators and all the tools and everything, and it's just absolutely fascinating. It's one of my favourite things in the whole world. And then for the last 2 weeks of the holiday, we stayed in a 5-star hotel in Luxor, and there was over 1,000 rooms in this hotel, and during the 2 weeks people came and went, and sometimes there was only me and Les in the hotel, which is just hard to imagine. That's how much it had declined in tourism. But I mean, it was nice. We got the pool to ourselves, and you know, all the service was unbelievable, because you know, they could just focus on you because you was more or less the only people there, and met some really nice people in Egypt as well, who I'm still friends with to this day. So yeah, sorry. Egypt is mine and Leslie's favourite country to visit. Right, next question. You did some fantastic holiday videos last year. Absolutely love them. Thank you so much. Will you be doing more in the nicer weather this year? Yes, definitely. We have got plans to go away again, motorhoming. We love it, and I will definitely vlog where we are and what we're doing. I think we're going to head up north. We did Wales, like parts of Wales last year, so we was a bit closer to home for getting back and working and stuff, you know, on the home. But I think this year we're going to head further up north, perhaps towards Scotland. We have been to Scotland before, but we loved it, so we'd like to do it again. So that's probably where we're going to head this year, up to Scotland. And yes, I definitely will vlog it. Next one, where are you from? And do you have any pets? Love your channel. Thank you so much. I've answered this question previously as well, but I have got a lot of new subscribers, so, and this was from a new subscriber. So I am originally from a little place in the Midlands called Tipton. It's in the heart of the Black Country. Yeah, I'm a yam. I do try to speak properly on my YouTube videos, because if I was to speak my Black Country accent like I do in my everyday, it does slip out sometimes and you can still hear the twang. But if I was to speak my everyday accent on my videos, you probably wouldn't understand me. So I do try to rein it in a little bit with my accent. Because, you know, sometimes when I hear it on the telly, I'm like, oh my God, do I actually sound, I hate it. But that's where I'm from and that's who I am. Yeah, so it does, you know, the occasional yo and do slips out on my videos, but I do try to rein it in a bit. So yeah, I'm from Tipton originally. And do I have any pets? No, don't have any pets. We did used to have 4 sheep. We didn't rescue them. There were caged lambs, which means that their mums didn't want them. And there was an auction, a promise auction at the local pub, and all the money raised went to the air ambulance, which is something that we support here in the Welsh Hills, because you're so far out, you know, to get ambulances to you it's quite hard, and there can be hours before an ambulance gets to you. So we do support the air ambulance. It's vital for people here in the Welsh Hills. Yeah, so all the money was going to the air ambulance, and there was these lambs, and I've always wanted a pet lamb. Always. I mean, I know they grow up into sheep, but I've always wanted a pet lamb. So anyway, we ended up before. Oh my God, they were adorable. They were the cutest thing. It was like having pet dogs. They used to follow us everywhere. They thought that we was their mum and dad, and we'd only have to shout morning, and they'd come running over, and they'd let us fuss them. They loved being loved up. It was just an amazing experience, bringing them up, getting up in the middle of the night and bottle feeding them and making up their food and watching them grow. And they grew quite big, and they got too big for, I mean, we've got quite a big garden, but because our garden had never had livestock on it before, you know, the grass wasn't sustaining what they needed. So a local farmer down the road took them off our hands, and they're still alive. They've had their own babies. We've been and visited them, and they've brought their babies to meet us, which is just unbelievable. And they still remember us. So yeah, we've had lambs, but we haven't got any pets now. And I've got a grand doggy, Casey. You might have seen her in one of my vlogs recently when I went to visit my son. So yeah, she's my grand doggy, and she does come to visit. So yeah. Next one. What's your favourite thing to do on your channel? I like to mix up my channel. I like doing all sorts of things. As you know, I do hauls, I do vlogs, I do clean with me, I do beauty reviews, try-ons. I try, you know, general lifestyle, so I try to mix it up. If I haven't got anything to share, I won't just come on and share for the sake of it, you know, just to get a video out. I don't see the point in that. I think my favourite thing at the moment that I'm really, really enjoying, and you guys seem to be enjoying it as well, is the Get Ready With Me and makeup reviews. I'm absolutely loving doing those at the moment. And the shopping hauls, you know, that was what I started with, and I'll always do the shopping hauls. Absolutely love doing hauls. As you know, I do quite a bit of shopping, and I love sharing all that kind of stuff with you guys. Yeah, so I like to mix it up and, you know, keep it fresh. Yeah, and content that I know that you're going to enjoy. As I say, I ain't just going to come on and do a crap video. If I film a video and it's crap, I won't upload it. The other day, my dad was there, and I'd been to Aldi and Morrison's, and I got quite a bit of shopping, and I hadn't done a food shopping haul for such a long time, and I thought, you know what, I'll film it like. And my dad was sat here where I am watching the telly, and the telly was that loud because he's stone deaf, and the telly was that loud while I was filming I couldn't upload it. I just couldn't do it because it just ruined, you know, the background of the video. I tried putting a bit of music over the top and I thought, you know what, I'm not uploading that just for the sake of putting a video out there. So yeah, that's just the way I am. I just don't see the point in just throwing videos out that are absolute trash, really. And yeah, but my favourite thing to do at the moment is the makeup reviews. Absolutely loving doing those, and thank you guys for all your lovely comments about my last one, my Valentine's Get Ready With Me. Really enjoyed doing that one, and that new Hourglass foundation, just wow, it's beautiful. Me and Les had a lovely evening as well. Thank you, everyone who said, have a nice night, you know. We did. We had a lovely dinner, and we drank some champagne and just relaxed and did our usual thing, really. You know, after we'd finished our dinner, we got back on the sofa and watched a couple of films, and yeah, had a really nice evening. You don't have to go out and spend loads of money, do you? You know, just to show somebody that you love them. I really don't see the point in that. We show our love all year round. But we did have a really nice steak dinner. Right, next one. This is a good one. What's your most embarrassing moment? Oh God, you get to 52 years of age and you've had a few. But one that really stuck out in my mind, and I thought, you know what, I'll share it with you all. I was out one night. Me and the girls and all our friends, we always used to go out on a Sunday. We used to call it the Sunday sesh. So Sundays was just the best day ever, and we used to tour around all the pubs in our local area and just get absolutely arseholed basically. And I was in this pub the one night and they got a karaoke on, and I can remember it vividly. I was with Leslie's son, he was one of my best friends, and we was in this pub and I was a bit drunk, and he was like, "Oh, get on the karaoke," and I've got bright pink jeans on, like a cerise pink jeans and a black top, and all glammed up. And I says, "All right then, cause when I've had a drink and there's a karaoke, I think I'm a pop star." So gets on the karaoke and he's taking the piss out of me. I start laughing, and I stood and pissed myself. In front of the whole pub. My bright pink jeans went to a very deep pink around the vag area. I just stood and pissed myself. I couldn't help it. Well, it was an embarrassment. I weren't really that embarrassed because I was drunk. I really didn't give a shit. We just cried a laughing really, but the next day I'm like, oh my God, I actually pissed myself in the pub in front of everybody on the karaoke. It weren't like I was standing in a corner and it happened. It's on the stage. So yeah, that's one of my embarrassing moments. Pissing myself in front of the hot pub on a Sunday afternoon and drunk. Oh my God. Oh, moving on. Do you smoke? Yes, I do. Yes, I am a smoker. Unfortunately, it's one of my vices. I don't drink really. But I do smoke. And yet, the lady who sent this question was like, yeah, I'm a smoker, and she finds it quite lonely because, we are ostracised now, aren't we? You can't smoke here, you can't smoke there. So she finds it a little bit lonely, which I totally get. But yeah, I do smoke. I smoke roll-ups, class A. And I mean, I don't smoke like 50 a day. I am a smoker and I smoke throughout the day. I'm not like a social smoker. I smoke more if I do have a drink. But I'd say I smoke perhaps between 10 and 15 a day, which is not that good. And my son's always on to me, "Mum, just give up smoking, please." And I will one of these days. I have tried in the past with the vapes, but I just can't get along with them. I just can't. So yes, I am a smoker. Next, what's your favourite thing to do? Any hobbies besides YouTube? Much love straight back to you. There's lots of things that I like doing when I'm not doing YouTube. I love to cook. I really, really do. I like to clean. I know cleaning's not a hobby, but I enjoy doing it. I love cooking. Nice food. Excuse me. I like crafting. There's lots of things that I like. I like to travel. There's lots of things that I like to get outside in the garden in the summer when the weather's nice. Love doing that. So I wouldn't say I've got one particular hobby. YouTube is my main hobby. I did start it as a hobby. Um, but yeah, cooking, I really, really enjoy doing that. And getting outside in the fresh air and, you know, gardening. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of gardening, but when I do get out there and start doing it, I find it quite therapeutic. I'm not really good with keeping things alive, so we've got minimal minimal flowers and stuff, tons of weeds. But yeah, is there anything else that I like doing? Um, just trying to think. If I think of anything, I'll come back. But my main hobby is like cooking and crafting and stuff like that. Shopping, I like shopping. Right, next one. If you was to get any negativity, obviously on my channel, how would you deal with it? Think you're ace, love you lots. Thank you very much. Love you lots too. And I think you're ace. You know this and you know who you are if you're watching. Right, negativity. I'm 52 years of age and I have come across a lot of negativity in my lifetime, believe me. I really, really have. I could write a book about it. So, it really don't bother me. Say what you want. I don't know ya. You can leave a nasty comment if you want. And what? Am I supposed to sit and cry in the corner? Well, that's just not going to happen. It's just going to go straight over my head. And all I'm going to think is, well, you know, you were sad enough to watch a video of a person that you don't like instead of just clicking off it and then leave a nasty comment. Did it make you feel better? Well, I'm happy that it made you feel better, but you know what? It's done absolutely nothing to me. Negativity, bye. It just, in this house, negativity is not a thing. We're all about PMA, positive mental attitude. Les and myself are like, negativity, we just can't be dealing with it. You know, it's just a now in this house, in our home. So on YouTube, it's definitely not going to bother me. If you know, there's no negativity in my life, that kind of energy. I don't associate with people who've got that kind of energy about them. So YouTube negativity, that's how I deal with it. It would just be, you know, bye, Felicia. Yeah, and just block, delete, whatever, and that's that. So negativity does not influence my state of mind in the slightest, not one bit. The next question, we've only got a couple left now, guys. How far in are we? Oh, nearly half an hour, so not too bad. The next question is, you know where I film in my bedroom? Somebody asked me, whose is the guitar that you can see when I'm sitting in the bedroom behind me, and does it get played? Right, the guitar is mine. Just spat at the camera, sorry. The guitar is mine. Les bought it me during lockdown because we had this amazing idea that we was going to learn an instrument. Les was starting to learn to play the bagpipes. To be fair, he was getting really good. He hasn't played for a long time, but yeah, he was doing really, really well. And I started to learn myself to play the guitar. And I wasn't doing too bad. But I don't know, I really should start again, really. So it hasn't been played for a while. It has been, well, kind of played. And I do intend to pick it up again one day and start again. So yeah, the guitar's mine. Les bought it me during lockdown to teach myself. My oldest brother, no, second oldest brother, is an amazing guitarist. He really, really is absolutely fantastic. He's played for years and years and years, and he's absolutely brilliant. But you know, it's just one of them things. I started and I didn't follow it through. So yeah, it is mine, and now it doesn't get played at the moment, but hopefully in the future it may do again. And the next question is, do you work? What do you do? If not, what did you used to do? So, no, I don't work. I am fortunate enough to have been able to retire early, which I'm so grateful for. But, you know, keeping this house going is a full-time job. What did I used to do? So now I don't work at the moment. I am retired. And what did I used to do? God, I've done all sorts of different jobs. I really have. I've worked in shops, Dorothy Perkins, clothes shops, shoe shops, butchers, supermarkets. I used to work for Morrison's. I was the pie lady. I used to make the pies and ring the bell when the hot pies was ready. I've worked as a cook in a nursery. I've worked as a cook in pubs. I've worked behind the bar. I used to work for HSBC Bank, debt collecting. I've done, you know, I'm 52 years old. I've done loads of jobs, and I've managed pubs. So yeah, I've done all sorts of things. Wide variety of jobs. What's that saying? Jack of all trades, master of none. And that kind of ties into the next question. The last question, guys, is how long have you and Les been together? What made you move to Wales? Love your videos. Thank you so much. That really does mean a lot to me that you love my videos. So me and Les have been together 10 years. And we met when I was managing his pub up in the Midlands. That's how we met. I was, you know, managing his pub, and he used to come in, and, you know, we just fell in love. And what made us move to Wales? Well, before we moved to Wales, we had a caravan here anyway that we used to go to on a regular, on a weekend, and, you know, spend time at the caravan. And then the business that Les owns up in the Midlands, it's a building company, got a contract throughout Wales, doing the fire regulations in the pubs, you know, bringing them all up to date, the fire doors and the extinguishers and stuff like that. It was a massive contract. So I was working at the building company at that time in the office. And because we had the caravan in Wales, we was kind of in the area where all the work was going to be carried out, so we could oversee the project that needed to be done for this company, this brewery, and sort all the pubs out and all the fire extinguishers and the fire doors and all the regulations, fire alarms, everything. And it was a 12-month contract. So for 12 months, we were based in Wales. We lived in the caravan for 12 months and worked all around Wales, overseeing this project, this, you know, big project that we'd got. And when the project come to an end and all the jobs were done and signed off and finalised, we just stayed in Wales. We never went back to the Midlands. We lived in the caravan, and that was why we ended up moving to Wales, basically. Stayed in the caravan for about 3 years, I think it was. This camera's going to cut off any minute, guys. If it does, I'll be back. We lived in the caravan for about 3 years, and then we started looking for a bigger place, and we ended up with this property that we're in now, which used to be an old primary school, which we're halfway through refurbing. And we loved the caravan, we really did, but we wanted a little bit more space for our stuff, you know, Leslie's cars and bikes and stuff like that. We couldn't have them at the caravan. You was only allocated 2 parking spaces and stuff like that, so that's why we got a bigger place to live. And yeah, that's the reason why we moved to Wales, and we've never looked back. I'd never go back to the Midlands, never. It's just one of them things. I like to go back and visit my family, but I love to come home because this is just, you know, my little piece of heaven. Absolutely love it here. Even now, the weather gets you down sometimes, guys, because it's always bloody raining. So, anyway, that's all the questions out the way. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's given you a little bit of insight into, you know, the kind of person that I am. What you see is what you get with me, guys. I don't put on any airs and graces for anybody. Bloody, I'm spitting again. I really don't. I am who I am, and that's just the way it is. I do try to tweak my accent a little bit sometimes, purely because I don't like the sound of it myself. So, you know, that's the only thing that I tweak when I'm here on YouTube. Anything else, it is what it is. You know, no airs and graces. If the place is untidy, you know, this room, this room and the kitchen is the two rooms left to do in the property, and you know, it's just everything gets dumped in here. It's just one of those rooms where, I mean, this is where we live. The rest of the house is done. This is our living room, and it's very lived in. There's stuff all over the place, but that's real life. I haven't got an Instagram ready home, you know, where everything's all colour coordinated and everything's in its place. It's very lived in. So yeah, no airs and graces round here. I am who I am, and it is what it is. I am who I am. Is that a song, or have I just messed that up? So anyway, as per, I'm just rambling. I'm gonna go and edit this video and get under my fluffy blanket, because I tell you what, it's pissing freezing. This is that top that I had from bloody hell, I'm spitting all over the place. What's the matter with me? Pep and cow, but I don't know about the neck. I don't know whether it's something I'd wear out. It's definitely more of a lounge type piece for me, because the neck's, it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit funny, it's a bit wide. But it's all right, it looks okay, and I've got the fluffy bottoms on that I bought from Pep and Co, and they look quite nice together actually. So yeah, I'm in my loungewear. I'm going to edit this video and just chill out for the rest of the day. I have got so much sorting out to do, guys, it's unbelievable. My bedroom, when I get ready, there's just shit all over the bed, clothes, everything, because I still can't get into my walk-in wardrobe. That frigging mattress is still up against my walk-in wardrobe. Leslie's that busy during the week, and then when he comes home of a weekend, the last thing he wants to be doing is dragging a bloody mattress around. But he did say before he left this week that when he comes back the weekend, when he comes back the weekend, he's going to move it for me, so I'll be able to get that sorted, and I will film that, you know, me sorting out all my clothes and stuff ready for Vinted. Yeah, so that's that. The bedroom is just such a tip at the minute, it's just unbelievable. So yeah, but I will, when the mattress is gone, do a sort out and a clean with me and stuff like that on my channel, because I know you guys like to clean with me as well. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to stop chatting bollocks as usual, and I'm going to go and have something to eat, another coffee, and relax for the rest. My God, what is wrong with me? Spit, spit, spit. I'm like flipping Spit the dog today. Remember him? Yeah, and just get cosy and comfy and enjoy the rest of my day chilling out. I hope you're all okay, and I hope you're having a nice day, whatever you're doing, despite the weather. Let me know what it's like where you are, because it's unbelievable here. So guys, yeah, the weather, vile. I'm going to go. I've said it about 3 million times already, and I will see you all really, really soon. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video and you're enjoying my content, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. It really would mean the world to me. I'm well on my way to 1,000 subscribers now, so please help me get there. You know, that's one of my goals this year. And yeah, leave all your lovely comments down below. I love having a chat with you guys down there. You know that. I try to answer everybody. I think I answer everybody. If I don't, I'm sorry. Sometimes, you know, comments get missed and stuff, but I do try my hardest to answer everybody on my channel who take the time out to comment, you know. I think it's the least you can do is comment back. And yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go, and I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.